Well, hi guys, Coach Jerry here at the Protocol in Tucson, Arizona, and welcome to Coach's Corner. I got a really short one for you guys today, but it's very important. This cue pertains to setup, and the cue that I want to be thinking about today is don't reach for the kettlebell first. So what do I mean by that? Most of the time when we see people doing reps and sets of a particular exercise, the reps and sets usually look pretty good, especially if we're using, we found a weight that's appropriate to our ability, really focused on technique. The most sketchiness that we see is usually in the act of picking up and setting down. So the cue of don't reach for the kettlebell first pertains to where my mind is when I'm getting ready to grab the bell. So if I were to think, okay, if the first thing I want to do here is grab my kettlebell, I may or may not necessarily be in the best position to start a set. Instead, what I want to think about is setting the hips, making sure my feet are right where I want them to be, and I'm in that good athletic hinge position first. Then, once I'm here, then I'll take my weight and get ready for my set. This doesn't just apply to the kettlebell swing. Any kettlebell exercise that you're setting up to, if it's a one-arm swing, if it's a clean, if it's a snatch, even goblet squats and whatnot. As a matter of fact, it also pertains to much of the other things that we do in the gym. Barbell training, a bad setup is probably going to give you a bad lift. Even if you're just using machines at a big gym, if you're getting on a leg press and putting your feet wherever and just kind of sitting down and not thinking about it, sometimes those subtle things that you change can really do some harm to you. So whether you're working with bells, bars, or whatever it is that you're working on, always think about your setup first.